次のピッチはエンリプシアムのトミー・タムさんです。エンリプシアムはシンガポールからご応募いただいたスタートアップです。X 線、いわゆるレントゲンの画像センサーに使う新しい素材を開発して、線量や撮影時間を数十分の1にしながら立体での撮影も実現しました。医療機器や工場検査での活用が見込まれます。それではトミーさん、準備をお願いいたします。準備はよろしいでしょうか。
Yep.
それではよろしくお願いします。
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Tommy, the co-founder of Enlipsium. So Enlipsium is an advanced material company focusing on luminescent materials and perovskite materials. This is our core team. Me and my co-founder Iza Perry has known each other for quite a long time since another material startup, and the inventors of our company, Professor Liu Xiaokang and Professor Chen Chu Sui from National University of Singapore as well as Fuzhou University. So we currently hold 3 patents in different areas of material processing as well as the application of perovskite materials, and we are looking into several applications in the medical field. So one of it includes the traditional DR panels, where we would like to replace the scintillator layer with our material to improve the imaging speed as well as resolution. On top of that, we would like to finally build a curved X-ray detector that's able to give you a true 3D image as well as to reduce the absorbed dose of radiation. On the other hand, we're also working on high energy radiotherapy with our firm that is able to give you both an accurate dose reading as well as spatial resolution. And in this area, we are also looking at 3D dosimetry without the use of complex sensors, but yet still able to give you that information of the dose penetration. So of course, we're not going to do every product at the same time. We started 2 years ago and we have ramped up our materials production, starting to sell our materials for evaluation phase. This year and next year, we are focusing on device implementation as well as instrumentation for X-ray detectors as well as for 2D dosimetry. Our final aim is of course to be in the medical field for curve detectors as well as dosimetry. A quick look at the market size. If you just look at digital X-ray panel, there's a global market of $2.9 billion. And that's also where we would like to be. So initially we wanted to be a raw material supplier, but we realized it's very difficult to introduce a new material into the market. So we will actually try to go further down the value chain to actually build the prototype of detectors and also be able to introduce these detectors to the system integrators. As well as the dosimetry material, we would like to be tied up with device manufacturers to use our material as a calibration standard for high energy radiotherapy. A quick look at the competitive landscape. X-ray is a very traditional material. X-ray is a very traditional industry, so there are several materials that have been around for a long time, but we still do see advantages in our material with a much faster decay time as well as the resolution. And for dosimetry, we are the only material that is able to produce both spatial resolution and a dose rate at the same time. We're currently working with several institutes around the world on X-ray applications and medical applications. And yeah, that is all for my presentation. Thank you.
トミー様、ありがとうございました。では、質疑応答に移ります。審査員の皆様、よろしくお願いいたします。
Hi, thank you for your presentation. The customer of your technology seems to be a X-ray device manufacturer, I guess. So do you have any specific customers already?
So we are working on evaluation with a few customers, a few companies, including actually we are in discussion with a company in Japan also.
Okay, so
we're not selling yet, but they are evaluating our materials.
I see. So maybe X-ray device manufacturer in Japan like Fujifilm, Canon Medical, Konica Minolta, those are your candidates to work with.
So those are not the ones that we are working with, but we certainly like to work with them.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hey Tommy, thank you for your presentation. I noticed that you also cooperate with local partners in China and Germany.
Yep.
Do you mind sharing more details about the cooperation with overseas partners? Thank you.
Okay, so in Germany, we are working quite a lot in Magdeburg, Germany, with a few institutions there, including the Stimulate Campus as well as Fraunhofer Institute. So these are actually where we got the applications from. These are institutes that are looking at new applications with our material. For China, we are actually working with commercial partners to actually build devices. So I think China is very strong in terms of electronics and device manufacturing. So we are currently talking to one company in Suzhou, for example, in regards to how to actually build the detector and whether we can go on to implement a curve detector.
Okay, thank you.
Could you tell me one more time which type of end equipment will come to the market first?
Okay, so the first one to go into the market that we are hoping to be there is actually DR panels. So you can think of them as X-ray detectors, but these are used for imaging. So, but if we were to use it for medical application, there are more regulation. So we would like to launch our X-ray detection panel for the industrial markets first. And the other one is actually 2D film dosimetry, because that has no direct contact with human. So there's less regulation, and we are confident of being able to launch that product by end of this year, actually. So we have a close collaboration for the dosimetry film with, for example, National Cancer Center in Singapore. And we are also going to have discussion with National Cancer Center Japan East in Chiba. Yeah, to see whether we can push this forward as a new method of dosimetry.
Thank you.
他に質問がなければこれにて終了とさせていただきますがよろしいでしょうか。それではトミー様ありがとうございました。
Thank you.